Hi, I'm Peter Hawley, President and CEO of Fabled Copper Corp. And today I would like to report further results on the Davis Key Eagle deposit, which includes the 2021 underground inspection of the Davis Key Eagle vein, and believe me, it did not disappoint. Today, I would like to discuss the results of the 2021 surface fieldwork on our Muskwa Copper Project. The project is comprised of the Neil property and the Toro property in northern British Columbia. The company also holds the rights to the Bronson property. A total of 19 specific areas were mapped and prospected during the 2021 field season. And we started the new year by reporting our findings on the Lady Luck occurrence in the south end of the Neil property, followed by the Mac, the 8A, Harris, the 2A and 2B, the Creek, Key South, Belcher Creek, the Magnum Mine UAV drone mission, the Magnum sampling program, the Neil UAV drone mission, the Neil sampling program, EM1, Ram Creek, Davis Key Eagle UAV drone mission, Eagle vein area sampling, ground geophysics, and now the underground inspection of the 6,950 level of the Davis Key Eagle vein. As you can see, the Neil vein is well endowed with copper mineralized property wide. But let me take you underground to show you what it really looks like. A little bit of background. Minor follow-up exploration activity took place during the 1950s and early 1960s, with activity increasing significantly during the late 60s and early 1970s. The work resulted in the recognition of numerous copper occurrences within the Neil property, the most significant of which are the Magnum vein, that was operated by Churchill Copper, the Eagle vein, the Davis Key, and the Lady Luck vein system at the Lady Luck occurrence. And these received underground development work from 1969 to 1970. More details on the past history, the 2021 UAV drone mission, sampling and ground geophysics have been made public in the April 27th, May 4th, and May 11th releases. The 2021 exploration mandate was to prospect the area surrounding the Davis Key adits and the Eagle vein, and as previously reported, the entrances to adits 6,950, 6,400, and 5,940 of the Davis Key past developed mine were located on the west side of the slopes of elevations of 2,115 to 1,795 meters. That's 320 meters vertically, and at least 6 other parallel veins were located and sampled. In addition to owning the complete copy of the Davis Key feasibility report, dated May 1970, authored by A.J. McDonald, professional engineer, and R.J. Davis, professional engineer, with all maps, figures, and tables. The company also has in its possession all detailed sampling and mapping on each level at an amazing scale of 1 inch is equal to 20 feet. Interesting to note on the front cover is a photo insert with the caption "Chalcopyrite exposure in the Eagle vein at the 6,400 level." This level is 550 feet vertically below that of the 6,950 level, which I'll talk about. In early July 2021, various attempts were made to enter into the Davis Key Eagle vein deposit by the entrances to adits 6,950, 6,400, and 5,940, which all access the deposit. Due to rock, ice, and snow cover over the various level entrances, access was not possible. It was then decided that the 6,950 adit would be attempted, with the goals being the following. Number 1, to inspect the underground access and complete a safety check for ground conditions. Number 2, to visually inspect mineralization and to determine if past sampling and assays results coincide with the amount of copper present over the widths exposed. Thirdly, to use a measuring device or a chain to remap the various level crosscuts, drill bays, raises, and the length of the drift to compare that to the previous data And finally, to document the findings and compare to the past sampling data. On August 2nd, 2021, the CEO and project team leader, that's me, gained entrance into the 6950 level for a distance of 420 meters. The first 300 meters had a 6-foot ice plug, which decreased in depth the deeper you went into the workings. Later in the month, additional entries with the team for structural measurements mapping were performed over a distance of 935 meters. And a cool wind can be felt from the exit of the level approximately 300 meters further on. As you can see, massive chalcopyrite mineralization was encountered at the exact locations where past underground sampling reported high-grade values, as seen in the sample map previously documented. Here is an example of 2 meters of vertically exposed massive chalcopyrite, which clearly shows the ice plug approximately 1/3 up the wall. Note the rock hammer for scale. Further exposures of the mineralization are clearly defined along the drift and the rock faces, and are very fresh as not coated or covered with exhaust or dust. Note that this rock has been exposed to the elements since the early 1970s. As you can clearly see, the massive chalcopyrite mineralization is easily visible on the sides of the drift and on the roof, or as they call it in mining terms, the back. Again, as you can see, the 3-meter wide eagle vein is well defined on the roof or the back, with a near vertical dip and sharp contacts with the barren wall rock. Note the ice plug on the floor. On the 6950 level, the air holding tank to use with the compressor and jacklegs for drilling was discovered at the 656 meter distance from the entrance. Note that no ice remains in the drift, and at approximately 110 meters from the entry point, the explosives magazine was encountered. Once all the data was collected and past plans verified as being accurate, the entrance was closed over until the 2022 season and covered with wood timbers and a bright tarp for visual locating. In addition, base station GPS coordinates were taken not only for relocation, but also as a NAD 83 GIS locator point for the mine measurements taken. As with all our data points, photos, samples, and assays, the location and related photos measurements were re-geotagged and entered into a GIS-based .kml, .kmz format and plotted on Google Earth for further references. Going forwards, the final release from the Neil property will be the Davis Key structural interpretation on this area. And by applying the viewed third dimension underground controls plus what we found from surface, this will be forthcoming in the following weeks. Follow us as we explore for fabled green copper in northern British Columbia.